After sometimes I actually opened the video on again request from Tomo. So yeah, and then I saw this payment for this course, and then I was 100% sure this is a scam.
Okay, should we start, huh? Okay, cool. Amir, hey, welcome. How are you today? Where are we at the moment? Tell us.
Thank you for having me. So we are actually in Copenhagen. It's the most nice neighborhood in Berlin, I will consider. Yeah, you see, there's water everywhere. There's greenery.
And tell us, how did you end up at this beautiful place here in Berlin?
I think in Berlin, I ended up like with the help of you guys, obviously. But in Copenhagen, I just came here by accident. Actually, I just applied on for apartment online, and they accepted the request. I didn't know actually anything about it. I just know that it was 1 hour drive from office, so I wanted to live as far away from the office as possible. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's go back in time a little bit. I think most of our viewers are interested in our software developers and interested how to land a job in Germany. And maybe shortly introduce yourself. You are a JavaScript developer, am I right? Maybe you introduce yourself.
Yeah, actually, I'm a full stack JavaScript developer, but currently I'm working as senior front end developer in a. So I have done my software engineering back in 2016 from Pakistani. So yeah, I've been doing web development for 6 years now.
Okay, really cool. And then I remember we approached you sometime last year. How was it? Like, how did we approach you, and what did you think about us?
So I'm gonna honest about this. First time I received Tomo message, so I was like, this is obvious scam. Nobody gonna give you visa for like Berlin. It's not that easy actually for Germany overall, because I've been trying to get a job or study visa for Germany for a while now. But yeah, I didn't actually respond it. I said to Tamu like I will watch the video, but I didn't. After some times, I actually opened the video on again request from Tamu. So yeah, and then I saw this payment for this course, and then I was 100% sure this is a scam. So yeah, I just like watched more videos as I was interested, and I contacted one of your YouTube videos. Like there was a one guy from Islamabad who also was working with you guys, and he said they are really amazing. So I joined the program. Didn't know anything about it, but I joined it. Like finger crossed.
I remember I just told you our very first call. You were in your parents' house, sitting on the floor, and I was talking to you. And yeah, what happened next after our first call?
Yeah, it was really kind of positive feedback that yeah, you assured me that I can land a job in maybe Germany quite quickly maybe, but yeah, you told me just to change the background and have some professional background in your interview calls. So I did that. I think yeah, I just followed your guys instruction, and I'm here in Copenhagen.
I think with you it was really easy. I looked up the dates. You started working with us in late October. You got an offer 4 weeks later. And yeah, then you came to Germany around a month ago. You started working remotely first, I think. Is that true?
Yeah, I worked for this company for 3 months remotely from Pakistan, and now from April I have moved to here. So I'm full-time employees of there.
Cool. And now you've been here for a month. How is it? How is it for you to be in Berlin? In yeah, now it's spring. Tell us a little bit about that. Maybe you can also see here, Aamir. He's a really bike fan, bike enthusiast, and he also bought his bike already, which you can see here. Tell us about life in Berlin. How is it for you the first months? Isn't that weird, strange?
Yeah, it was weird because like when I landed here for the 3 days, it was just training and nothing else. I thought this is straight because it never happened in Pakistan. Like 3 to 4 days training, it's obviously something wrong with this city. But then, like spring started, and now we have summer. I think we are gonna have summer this month, but it's actually best time to be in Berlin. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, I'm exploring the city. Also, I've been to two other cities as well in Germany. So yeah, it's really great experience.
That reminds me, how did you like the German bureaucracy so far when you came here? Was it a lot of paperwork, and what was most challenging for you when you arrived here?
Actually, nothing was challenging at all as I was expecting. Why? I think because like I got a really great company to support me in all the documentation, so I didn't have to do anything at all. They did all the procedure, documentation, everything. Yeah.
And finding an apartment, how was that? You said by accident you found this one. How is that going?
Yeah, I was looking for the apartment for 7 to 10 days when I was like accidentally saw this apartment and just applied. So yeah, and booked it right away. So yeah, it's going great actually.
All right, Amir, where are we now on your little tour through Köpenick?
So we are at the museum, a little bit museum. It's closed now, but yeah, you can visit if you are interested in history.
Okay, cool, very cool. Okay, let's talk a little bit about tech. Tell us, first of all, how was the recruiting process? What was challenging for you from a technology perspective? Yeah, tell us about that.
Okay, so first thing I noticed, like I was team lead in my previous company, and I was actually interviewing the guys for the software engineering roles. So the thing I noticed differently is we don't actually judge the people in Pakistan on basis of soft skills. We only go for technical skills. But in Germany, it's really important to have a soft skill because if you don't have soft skills, you are not gonna land any interview, even if you are like pro developer, whoever you are. So soft skill does matter because most of the times people are saying like you just need to be a good developer, but no, you should be able to present yourself, you should talk yourself, so what you know is only in your head. To convey yourself, you need to be very good at it.
Exactly. Do you remember what we did to train you on the interviews for this, especially for the soft culture fit interviews and so on?
Yeah, I think from the first interview, like I failed miserably because I wasn't expecting the question. That kind of like these are trick questions because if you haven't thought about them, you are not going to answer them correctly. So yeah, you guys actually helped me a lot. Like you guys give me a list of questions, so which can be expected in the interview. So yeah, I had my mindset about that, and I actually cleared all of them after the first failure.
Okay, and I remember we trained a couple of times, a mock interview, so it was quite fun.
Yeah.
All right, and then you got the offer. Maybe what is also interesting, what is different now? You already talked about the work-life balance, but from a technology perspective, is it different? Is your work different to what you did in Pakistan, or what could you tell us about that?
I think more or less the working methodologies is the same. Like everywhere in the world, I was working with the US company. Everywhere the people work the same. It's the simple how they are approaching the problems. There are different approaches, and none is bad. Everything is good and acceptable. As soon like if your thing is product is working and delivering what you are expecting of it, so I think it's the same strategy here. Like also I noticed one thing: Germans are very perfectionist. So yeah, they go in like each and everything and make it perfect.
And what does it mean for your code? I think you work with React, right? What does it mean for your for daily coding practices? Is there something you do different now?
So I'm actually writing a lot of codes. I mean, on the last job, I didn't have to write a lot of codes, but I think when you are like really good at something, you should try writing code, because otherwise you won't be good at it, like for a long time if you don't work. So I think that is a bit change for me, but I'm liking it. So it's a work-life balance. It's perfect here in Germany, so I'm liking it very much.
Cool, thanks a lot. With codes, you mean unit tests, or what do you mean?
So testing is actually very important. So even if they don't ask testing question in your interview, they would expect you to write unit test cases in your role, because most of the time they just expect you to have, like, if you are writing a good code does mean it is coming with unit tests, because it is testable, it is everything like work as it is expected. So yeah, tests are very important here. For the week, I feel like alien, but overall in Berlin, people can speak English and you can actually blend in this culture, because I have been to smaller cities. Most of the people there don't speak English, but in Berlin, I think almost everybody can speak a bit.
And how was your celebration of Ramadan, the Eid fast? How was that for you? First time not in Pakistan, I guess, last week. Huh?
Yeah, it was my first time away from home celebrating Eid. It wasn't actually like fun like it used to be, because most of the people here won't actually know about it. So, but if you have friends, then you can enjoy on your own, because here nobody know what is it. So
What did you do exactly? What, like, did you meet some friends somewhere?
yeah, we actually had get together with friends, and we offered Eid prayer, and after that we go to somewhere. I think, yeah, Alexander Plaza. And we cooked a really great food, yeah, for ourselves, because you really miss Pakistani foods in here in Berlin. But there are some great restaurants actually to try Indian Pakistani cuisine.
That's a good ending. I think a few weeks ago, a former client of ours said an Indian guy invited us for an Indian dinner. Maybe next time we come to have a nice Pakistani dinner at your
Yeah,
place.
of course. Like I'm also learning. So yeah, I would, once I'm good at, I will obviously, because I don't want to ruin Pakistani food reputation.
All right. Thanks a lot, Amir, and I wish you all the best for the upcoming months and years here. But I think you will be a great fit to any team and any society all over the world. You're just a really positive and friendly guy and with a great attitude. Thank you for that and all the
Thank
good
you.
work you did. And yeah,
Yeah,
looking
it
forward to
was
meet you soon.
actually great. Uh, I was expecting, like, it's my first time talking on camera, and it was really great experience, I would say, nonetheless. Yeah, thank you. I have enjoyed it.
Yeah, and last but not least, if you are a software developer from Pakistan, from India, from I don't know wherever, and you are interested in getting a job in Germany, just approach us, watch our online training video, book a get to know call, and then we take it from there. And maybe we do one of those videos in a couple of months in Berlin as well, or wherever in Germany. We are happy to meet you. See you soon. Bye bye.